Hello and welcome. This is heroScape Boiling Tension Renegade Con 2025. We're in February, 1 week away from my birthday, March 1st. We're getting new heroScape today. I'm with Tales of Valhalla. Ryan, how are you today? Now,
oh, excellent.
yeah, I know you are. I know you're very excited because you already know. You're cursed with knowledge. You've seen this already. Why are you here?
I've seen a lot of, because I'm doing victory laps right
You're
now.
doing victory laps? Why would anyone be doing victory laps?
Let's find out, shall we?
That's the best energy I've ever seen you. I could absolutely tell that you're having a banger day. I love this. I absolutely love this. So, before we start, though, I do want to say this is, of course, much later from the live event. I saw one screenshot. I think Tommy had posted something, reposted something that Lee had posted showing off what looks like one of those glass figurines of a crab holding a hammer. And as of right now, I think it's a joke. So don't say anything. I'm just, that's my mindset. I think it's a joke. Because I laughed. I thought it was funny. And then I just spoke to Jill, and she had mentioned things about that there's terrain, there's a bunch of single-based figures, or just boxes with one figure in it, because I guess there's a lot of one big box things. Yeah, muzzle yourself. And what's the other thing? And of course, earlier this week, if you are on Facebook or Discord, whatever you are, there were some teases. We all knew of the teases. So I'm aware that there is some kind of like squirrely raccoon ninja character that I think is Renegade created, because I've never seen that before. We believe we're gonna get, I think you just mentioned it before, Zed Nesbitt. We're gonna definitely get him. I think we're gonna get a new Raylan that's a single base Raylan, so it doesn't have the flying tiger thing. Will it be good or bad Raylan still? I don't know. I think it's just going to go back to good Raylan, and it'll just be more balanced. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. There was a tease of the lava crab, which, like I just said, with a hammer. I still think it's a joke. And that we'll get to it. We saw something for the Acolytes of Revna. I'm thinking that's what it's called. And there's some kind of dog thing. I know there was post-its. Anyway, I know some things. We'll get into it. Sorry for the minor rant, but of course that's why I assume why people come here now, because I just rant. Good rants. I just keep going and going. I'm like the Energizer Bunny, but not the Energizer Bunny that we just saw Ryan just do. He was excited.
Joe, I will say one thing, okay?
Okay.
I mean, I was doing a live stream react of this as it was happening.
Yeah.
So I might have paid attention to maybe 20% of it.
That's honestly that's true. That's probably, yeah. You're probably like,
so I'm just as
the
clueless
entire
as you
time. You can zone in now. So just to throw out your live stream that you had that people could absolutely should go watch. How many people? I saw the Discord. How many people did you have in there? 8? 9?
Oh, in the panel?
Yes.
A bit. We had a crowd, and some people were hopping in and out too. I think Jason left, and I didn't realize he left. I was like, oh my goodness!
Oh my
after
God.
we were all done, I'm like, oh, Jason left.
Well. Let's get started. This thing, it says 39 minutes and 42 seconds. So I hope everyone at home is ready for the ride. Let's hop into it. I am going to click on the button on 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Welcome to the February 2025 Renegade Con. Before we get started, here's a treat courtesy of Tales of Valhalla. What? No way! All right. See it.
I, Sonlin, have discovered a conspiracy in Valhalla.
Whoa!
Come here, fucker.
Poison spreads in the Valkyrie.
While you're down here, I'm distracted. Let me.
Pirates have been directed to carry out acts of division and betrayal.
Come on, you scallywags!
I think I recognize those voices.
Hike up those boots! Let's go!
What's going on here? What? Something behind that tree! Whoa!
Oh, the only person to see that.
Oi!
I got a keen eye for these things. Whoa!
God. All right, let's dance.
Whoa! You saw the original Shuri, then automatic the new Shuri.
Master of Disguise. Shiori, with your
That's
help,
wicked!
we must discover their plans and find
boy.
a cure.
Dude, that model's gorgeous. Yeah.
heroScaper is the man, the painter. And I do want to point out, Master Roshi has some sculpts in this shot.
Yeah, I remember you telling me. Oh my god, look. I see them. Yo, those models look great.
Oh! What do you have for me, Fia? Enemy? Following? Utkar? Battle axe? Ah, oh boy.
I don't quite place it, but I think I know that guy's voice.
Alrighty, you rhymed whelps.
Rhymed
We have
whelps.
guests for our little hike. It's time for us to give them our sincerest gratitude for standing by while their insufferable lords dragged us all here. First one to bring Captain for your Bonnie a pair of wings gets a free grog for a month.
Let's go.
I love how it's still going.
With
This is
enemies
great.
all around us, we risk everything. Oh, you gotta get to the climax.
Ah! It's the water clone effect. I love it.
Once
Yeah,
again,
it's how you do the
fight
water.
The battle
Yes.
Bring it back for all of time.
Dude, what a shot. Yo, that effect is awesome.
We started with Bach Bernard, we ended with Bach Bernard. How about that?
What's
Yo,
up,
that was
Take
wicked.
two. We did it. We survived. Thank
Yo,
you
look at
for
these
bearing
side
with us
art.
through the technical difficulties. I hope that you
Mhm.
Is that a
can
wolf with
hear us.
goat
and see
horns?
us now.
See Raylan there?
I guess we'll
I
find
see
out.
Raylan.
Welcome to the heroScape reveal stream. My name's Anais. I'm the community coordinator here
I
at
see
Renegade Game
Scatherus.
Studios,
Oh,
and I am
can't wait.
joined once again for the second time by the extraordinary Lee Huff, producer for heroScape. Say hi, Lee.
Hey everyone, it's great to be back again.
Again, because
so,
they had issues with
as I was saying
Oh, I
earlier,
see. I was gonna
you
say, this
heard
is her
me,
third stream. I think we-
like beyond
Just so
Rails,
they did
we were
like a
able to
special
work with
cut
Tales of
for this.
Valhalla
Gotcha.
before to do the short. Like, he did like an
Thank
absolutely
you, Renegade,
like,
for doing that
phenomenal
too,
job.
by the way.
Yeah, I really love.
And unfortunately, though, I think the audio cut out in this, but voice cast, there they are. Guys we know, us, them.
There they
Everybody,
are!
yeah.
I'm up there. My name's there. Yay!
It's up there, man. Do stuff. Anyway, I'm sure they said nice things, but we don't know what they are. Unless you're a lip reader.
That's yeah. Can we get some Can we get some lip reading in here?
Yeah, terrible. It's terrible, but they were having technical
We're
difficulties,
thrilled
but
to share with y'all before we get into reveals.
there it comes out.
That's right. heroScape
It's only
has
mentioning
so many
us, and then it's like,
passionate
okay,
members, so
pull the
we
back-
wanted to
pull the
make a
audio
program
back
to
up. We don't wanna hear
organize and
about them.
amplify that passion.
Although
In
they still
come
use
the Wardens
that
of Valhalla.
graphic.
This
They
program
gotta
is all
switch
about
over.
getting heroScape on tables at local game stores and conventions. If you're an event organizer who is already doing this in your area, then sign up for the program to
Right,
become
I
a
got that
warden.
email this morning.
Wardens will get access to a private Discord channel where they can interact with
Logo's
Courtney,
pretty
our
dope,
events
though.
manager, who is leading this program, and share information and updates on events to coordinate and sync up on promotion. Plus, wardens
so
will
wardens
have
are like
opportunities
event
to participate
organizers?
in special experiences,
Yes,
such as
but
our holiday party.
I think
I
and
missed
all
that.
wardens who
I
will be
also
attending
think
Gen
it's
Con,
for.
you'll be
Are you
invited
saying
to
that you
join
also
us
didn't
at
get an
the
email?
Renegade staff dinner.
No.
Yeah, I'm
Interesting. Okay.
actually
I
really
don't think
excited
so.
about this program. It's
I get a lot of
honestly
emails,
like it's a
Joe. Do
great
you
way to
think I
run
would-
the game
I
and
read
bring
all of
new
them?
players into
Yeah,
the
you're a
fold.
busy man. I know it.
So the wardens will essentially be leaders.
I'm assuming
sharing
this
the essence of
because
heroScape
based on what I was
forward
reading, I think
and
this is
fanning the
also
flame.
what
Yeah,
Jordan
I'm
was
looking
telling
forward to
me
it
at
too. If you're interested in
the
signing up to
whatchamacallit
become a
con.
warden,
They're trying to keep
click the link.
the, like,
click
content
the
creators
link in our
together as
chat
well.
below. There's an
So it's not
application form
just
for you to fill out,
organizers; it's
and
also
we'll
like
get back to you within 5 to 10
supporting
business days.
for organizations, and
All
like
right.
you get
Without
like
further
first
ado,
looks at
Lee
things,
and I are
we
here
can probably
today to
get
talk about the next
other
heroScape
information.
story
I do not
arc,
get that. I'm
Boiling
gonna.
Tension.
I
Check
have
your email.
in
Yes,
with Lee. I
we
might
have
just
so much awesome stuff
talk to
reveal,
her about that.
so
Yeah.
I
without
need to
further ado,
figure that out.
let's begin.
Again,
with
I didn't
talking
hear
about
what they
the
said.
story
So-
behind
I
the
didn't also
Boiling
hear it.
Tension.
I
was
heard what
talking
you
over it.
said.
So, in Boiling Tension, Volrak's Vord forces arrive on the mainland in full force, upending the status quo among the armies in Valhalla. And as battles between the Valkyrie heat up, Raylan is seeking vengeance.
Vengeance for
Let's
being
kick off the
turned evil
reveals
because
with
of
a new terrain expansion.
Kimoshi?
Nice. You have some info
I
on this
didn't.
one?
I don't know the story.
I do.
I still don't
This
know
is
it.
As
one
far as the
a
lures
lot
go,
of
we don't
fans
know.
were
We have to find out.
Hey,
so
lava, let's
excited to announce our
go!
next terrain expansion.
Let's
And
go.
look how that
Lava
looks. The
Fields of
black, like how
Valhalla.
dark that is.
It
This
looks
new
way
terrain
darker,
expansion
but
includes
I don't-
over
It is,
120
but it
Is
looks
it
hexes of lava
darker?
to
It looks
add to
like
your
a.
battlefields.
It looks like a crust. You know, it looks like the
There's
crust you see on a
so
natural
much
volcanic
much,
formation.
like
You know, it's
Fallout
nice.
that introduces 24 hex lava fields.
It's-
So like
it's so
once
freaking
again,
nice.
so much lava.
Yeah, that's right.
And,
Here's a
and
full
it's not just
breakdown
like
of what's
one
in the
or
box
two
on
lava
screen.
things. You've
This
got
expansion
24 hex
includes
lava
46
field
pieces
stuff.
of hextile terrain
think with this, Ryan,
comprised of
I
lava
know
fields
Lee
and
had
molten lava.
told me
The
about
lava
it. Where
fields
every
provide
of
new
these
challenges
expansions,
to the
practically is
master
going to come with
game.
the same
If a
amount of
character
terrain, so
ends
that
their
when you
turn
may
on a
build
lava field
maps,
tile, you
more
have to
competitive maps,
roll for
you can
lava
switch and
damage.
swap and play the
Roll
same
one
map
attack
with the
die,
same amount of terrain.
And if you roll a
So it's
straight,
actually
Wouldn't you like to
genius
see
idea.
this
And
lava
even
field,
that's
like in a
tough.
stop motion
Don't get me
animation?
started
That'd
on
be
the
sweet.
Yes.
lava tiles.
Yes.
If your character moves
Like
onto
the
a
rock
molten lava
outcroppings.
space,
Look at
you
the
roll a
look at-
d20 to determine
lava
damage.
rock
If you roll a
So if
20,
you're telling me
your
it's going to
figure
be,
has
actually
no
I mean,
wasn't on
look,
my bingo
bonus
card.
there might look better. I mean, this looks pretty dark here because it's more of like a charcoal color, not black. That looks
Yeah, it is.
black.
Shouldn't be
Yeah, it's
walking
But
very-
I think it's going to be the same. I think it's going to be the
I
same.
should also point out
Actually,
that
in the box, it looks black, but
for
this one,
lava
not as
outcrops,
much. Like in
which
the
Yeah, no.
block line of sight.
they're showing there.
So your figure
I don't
can,
know.
like,
We'll see.
hide behind
Yeah.
them.
And that's the lava fields of
But the
Valhalla.
3 hex
$2.
lava is
Pre-order this
insane.
terrain
Getting more
expansion now
lava.
using the link in the chat below.
The rock
This
outcroppings.
expansion is
Yeah,
$60
red
and
outcroppings.
is scheduled to be released in
That's a
August
huge
of
win.
2025.
I love that they're playing.
Now it's
with
time to move
brand
on
new,
to army expansions. Our first
stuff.
reveal is Scavarith, Lord of Ruins.
Scavarith.
This army
Look
expansion
at this guy.
contains one
I'm gonna
highly
have to
detailed
get
Scavarith
the unpainted
figure
version
and his
because
army
all the
card.
others like here
This
that.
Eisenach
Yeah,
Lord
I'm getting
is a
unpainted.
killing
Yeah, I
machine.
said
And
next
they're all,
slide.
He's
I'm
going to be
assuming
an
this
absolute
one's
menace on the battlefield.
probably
Lee,
25
would you be able to
because
talk a bit about his army
35
card for us?
the Hellforge was 35
for
painted,
sure.
25.
Like you
I'm
said,
not gonna
Anais,
tell
this
you.
guy is
You're just
super
gonna have to find
powerful.
out.
He's a huge
I'm
figure,
saying, I'm assuming,
got
I wasn't
high attack
asking you.
Value and
Okay,
high
good.
health value.
Because I'm not telling.
He's super tanky.
Keep my
I
mouth
mean,
shut.
he should be with like
He
double
looks
machine
so
gunners.
good. That model looks
He's got some
fantastic.
cool
Yeah, it
special
is.
abilities. Like
That
Like a
card with all the
slug
Nerf
with
bullets coming
frickin'
out of it looks
machine gun.
great.
twice, targeting the same or different figures with each attack. He also has a battle.
But we
surge
also have this
ability,
card, so this is
where
nothing
after
too
you take a could
new. The
turn
art's
the
cool
Scabrous.
though.
If
Seeing the
he's got
model
an X order
itself is
marker on his
awesome.
army card, you can reveal it and take an additional turn. Although if he doesn't attack on his second turn, he's gonna suffer a wound.
Yeah, this dude is wild. He has literal guns for arms.
No, he doesn't. He has
for sure.
arms. He's holding guns.
I love it. Like he's
What do you?
like.
What
it
do you
just
talk?
reminds me of
I'm telling you, they don't
something
look at this stuff
absolutely ridiculous
beforehand.
from an
I'm
action
sorry.
movie where he's
Just
shooting
don't.
wildly in the air.
I physically see
So
arms.
if you're
Bro.
a player who craves
Joe.
Yes.
high energy
They are reading a
confidence and
script.
tactical risk-taking, Scavarith is totally.
They're
up your
reading a
alley.
script.
If you
What?
want to get your hands on this figure, you can pre-order the Scavarith Lord
They
of
don't
the
do what
Army
we
Have
do,
notes.
just
We'll be
speaking
offering
totally
both a
off the
standard
cuff.
and
I mean, I
premium
wish I
painted
had a
version
script in
of
front
this
of me, but
expansion.
that's not
It'll
how
be $25
we
for the
roll.
standard
You know,
unpainted version
maybe you,
and
but
$35 for the
definitely
premium
when you're
painted version.
live, you don't have a
You can
script.
find
See, I was
links in the
right.
chat
Is what it
now.
is.
Thanks, mods.
Yeah, I know.
There's a
This is
there's a
scheduled to be
pattern to these
released
things, and
in
it's nice.
August.
I'd rather it
pat
be
yourself
like
on the
this.
back, Joe. Pat
I also
yourself
want
on
to
the back.
remind
Okay,
everyone
okay.
that all
So, but
army
25
cards and
bucks
character
is
bios
fine.
for the
No, it's
characters
solid.
revealed
It's fine.
today
It's
will be
totally
on heroScape.com. So don't worry about rushing to read the card or take screenshots. You can head over to the site after the stream to check
I'm
everything
a little
out.
louder too
But let's move
because
on to
wife
the
and
next
kiddo aren't
reveal.
home, so
Lee,
I'm
you
in
wanna
an
talk
empty
about
house
this
right
one?
now at the
Cool.
moment. So
Yes, Chicken
Our
Walker.
next reveal is the Imperator Kane Army expansion. Imperator Kane is another
We actually
Void
don't know
hero.
what he
He's
does.
an
This is actually getting a brand new card, if I believe so. So
I have to
dominate the
review
battlefield.
stuff for the podcast too on
Now,
Sunday a
he
little
would
bit.
regularly
You do,
be on
yeah,
the
yeah,
smaller
we do,
side, but
yeah.
with his inventions, he's
It's a
using
lot. I mean,
different
like I said,
machines
it's
to
just gonna be an
enhance his
overview. We're
size
not gonna get
and
into detail.
strength.
It's gonna be like a 6-hour
Let's
podcast,
get a look at his army
Yeah.
card.
especially everybody who's coming on board with us.
So he's huge,
Stomp.
thanks to his
Oh, maybe we have
crazy
seen this card.
invention.
It's
Simple.
familiar.
And
It's
he's got
a
one
simple
ability,
scape, and I
Stomp.
got to read what Stomp
So
is about
if
actually.
Kane
Yeah, I
is
think I might have
adjacent
seen
to a
this.
small or medium figure who's no more than 5 levels above him,
Because the
the
stats for
player
this
can roll a
weren't
d20
released
and on an 8 or
from the
higher,
OA.
the figure
Okay.
receives a wound.
They weren't. They look
Yeah,
familiar. Now that I see
pretty
it,
cool.
it actually looks
I
familiar.
see the gun attached to the
I
machine
think they
too.
were.
5
But,
range.
yeah,
Besides,
Air higher
besides,
just gets a
besides
wound.
If you're
Scavarith,
looking to
besides
expand your
Scavarith,
Bolorak forces,
I don't think any of these guys
Kane
were.
is for you. Like other army
25,
expansions, there
35.
will be both a standard and premium painted edition of this expansion.
feel like he should
the
be a little
standard
bit
edition
cheaper
will
since he's
contain
not a
one
huge
highly
figure, he's a
detailed
large.
Imperator Kane
Right?
mini and his army card
was
for
he
$25.
was he huge or,
and
or
the
large?
premium painted edition will
what,
contain a
this dude?
pre-painted
Imperator
version,
Kane, yeah.
for
Oh,
$35.
he's huge right now.
And
Oh,
this
he's
is also
huge?
set to release
He's
in
huge,
August
yeah,
of
huge 10,
2025.
actually.
Oh, okay, wow.
Big dude. Yeah, I mean, he's,
All right,
he's single.
well,
He's
here's
just
the
in his own
next
box.
one.
You know,
So our
25 bucks
next
again.
army expansion
Yeah.
we're revealing
But
is
Stomp's
the
cool.
Revenant
Stomp is almost like a
Acolytes
mini
and
chomp.
Brave Grim
Yeah.
Kind of.
expansion.
Yeah, he just gets a little. He
I'm
gets a
actually
wound,
really
8 or
excited
higher,
for this
pretty
one.
solid.
This is
Yeah,
the
it's cool.
And he
It's
has
like,
range
it's like having your
attack.
freaking
That was designed
ATST
completely by the
on there
Renegade.
in HeroScape.
Uh,
Woohoo!
so this is
This
different.
pack comes with
Yeah.
3 Revenant Acolytes.
Oh, I'm not even gonna.
and
Okay, I'm
one
not saying
Brave
anything right
Grim
now.
Figure.
Acolytes
The
and
are
Grave
lost and
Grim.
hopeless fighters.
So
who
Acolytes is a
come to
squad of
serve
3,
in Revenant's
solid.
army. And the Grave
Wait,
Grim accompany
unless
these acolytes.
do
So
they
these
all
shepherds
fly,
of
or
dead
just
souls
one of them
join
is
the
a flying
battles
figure?
in their Lupin
I don't know if
form.
any of them fly.
Yeah, these are super cool, and
remember.
I'm super.
I mean, and then again,
excited
I
to
also can't
announce
imagine you
that these are all
flying
common
with
figures.
holes in your
We
wings.
know you've all been looking
you
forward
hear
to
that part, Joe?
commons
No.
and
What
asking us
what
about
Anais
them
just said?
literally
What?
today in the chat as
They're
well.
all common figures.
So,
Yay,
yeah.
commons!
Oh my goodness, yeah.
All of
so
them.
we're super excited to roll these out.
All of them.
For those of you who aren't familiar with what common figures are in HeroScape, there's no limit to the amount of common squads on the board. Well, I guess there is point value. But unlike unique squads, where you can only have one of those in your army at a time,
Yeah, so we are
as
going
long
rogue.
as you've got the
I mean,
points
think of
to
it this
spend,
way.
you can
What was
have
that? What was
as
that
many
one
This is-
tip?
doggies,
What was that one
Revenant
tip that
acolytes
Ken
as
always
well.
told us? It was like
There's endless
squads of
potential
3,
with
you
these
get
guys.
4 of.
Now
squads
let's
of
dive
4, you
into
get
the
3
army
of.
cards, starting
my
with
goodness.
Revenant Acolytes.
Majority of your army.
Yeah,
So
So
their
according,
first
according to
ability is
Ken, we are
hero
all
worship.
broken. He
If a
was
hero
spamming
who
my chat
follows
too
Vecna
during the
is
reaction
next
stream.
to an
I just
acolyte
tell
when
you
the
that,
hero
so.
attacks
they're
or
I love you, Ken.
defends,
40
they can
points.
reroll 1
Okay.
die. Then they have an ability called Risen by Revna. Before you place your order markers, you can place one of your destroyed Revenant acolytes onto an empty space adjacent to a Revenant hero, bringing that acolyte
Yeah,
back
these
to life.
acolytes might be
I
really
like this ability,
interesting.
but I also tend to just like spoopy things in general. It's powerful if you can manage to take advantage of it, but it's definitely going to make your heroes who follow
Okay.
Revna
Cool.
a target.
We roll and
Yep.
die.
Yeah, and the Acolyte squad doesn't have much health, only
Brave
1 health
Grim.
apiece. So bringing them back to life can
He's a
really
guard.
help if your troops
Cool.
are are beginning to thin
I
out.
love how the skulls just
Oh, for
hang
sure.
off their hands. though,
And
in
well,
those things.
actually, let's
Yeah.
get into the other character in this
Another
expansion,
40 points,
Brave
life to
Ram.
2. Attack 4,
So
defense
their
4,
first
solid
ability
stats.
is
So a
Guardian of the
guard you
Dead.
can
After
use.
revealing an order mark,
What can you use a
summon
guard
Brave
with?
Grim, and
You
before
could use
casting
it with
this ability, you may
Guardians.
move
Crypt
up to
Guardians,
Which I
six
actually might be
baby.
bringing this weekend.
Crypt Guardians,
cards
baby.
undead
I might be bringing
or
those to an
iconic
event
figures you
tomorrow.
control up to 3
So-
spaces.
I love those
Because they're
guys.
shepherds. They're like
So yeah, this
commanding the
I'll have to
flock. That's
It's a
pretty
common
cool.
hero. So
Exactly. And then
get a bunch
there's
of them.
also the
I'm glad they're
Harrowing
putting
Presence
commons
ability,
with the
where an opponent
commons. That
rolls
is
a
an
D20
important
for
thing.
any of their
Yeah.
special powers.
Don't want to waste money,
If
especially how much you
one
spend here.
or more of that army card's figures are within
So,
3
I mean, if
spaces
this
of a
is
character with this
what,
ability, the opponent
know.
must subtract 3 from the roll.
I highly doubt it's 35
Both
for
a
the
standard
painted box,
and
so I'm
premium
gonna
painted
say
edition will be
45.
available for purchase. For this one, the standard edition is $35 and comes with 4 unpainted
55.
The
minis
premium
and their
painted
army
is a bit
cards.
expensive on these
And the
commons.
premium painted
Yeah.
edition is $55.
That's why
and
I'll
it
probably
comes
just
with
get the unpainted.
4 painted minis
Unpainted
and
is
their
$20
army
bucks
cards.
less. For
You
20
can pre-order
bucks,
this
I can
expansion
paint.
right now
Yeah.
using the links in
You
the
know.
chat. And this
Yeah.
expansion is
Yeah.
also set to release in August of
35,
2025.
70, 140
Wow. On to the next reveal.
for like
And
competitive
I'm
usage.
really excited for this one.
Especially if you
We
want to
were
get
all
multiples
united
of these.
for
I
this
mean,
a bit.
Roguescaper said something
They
actually.
were
Using it a
not
bit recently.
joking.
They
So,
were
introducing
saying
the
crabs.
multi-stations and the Tanuki
Let the
Tricksters
crabs
army
jokes
expansion.
commence.
This is another army expansion cooked up by the Renegade heroScape team. And just in case you're thirst for common
But you know,
figures, was
Roguescaper was
pushed by our last
saying
announcement,
during the reaction
these,
stream
like
was
I
that it's
just
like
said, they're
buy
multi-commons.
buy
So let's
like a
talk
premium
about
painted
the
commons version and then just buy the rest
multi-infestations first.
unpainted.
They
know,
were
you could do
considered
that
a
too.
draconic delicacy back on Ikaria, but here in Valhalla,
Look at
they are
them
like
guys.
fires with blood akin to molten lava.
Don't you want to see some stop
Now,
motion
you
animation
might
of
be
these walking
thinking,
across the
Lee,
battlefield?
what do you
It
mean their
looks
blood
so
is like
stupid.
lava?
Come on,
But
come
also,
on.
also
They're army
absolutely
cards.
amazing
So this
at the
comic
same
book
time.
literally has lava
These
for
things
blood.
kill things, like animation wise. Just
Multi-station
have them
has
go
a
up and
knife.
by a
stab
normal
somebody in the leg.
attack
That'd be so
or
great.
leaving an
There's one
engagement,
with
you roll
a
a
knife
d20.
and a hammer,
If
and
you
it
roll
says
a
They're
18 or
intelligent
16, you place a
crabs.
lava field
The
tile on the
claws.
space they occupy.
Claws?
If you roll a 19 or 20,
Forget the
you
claws.
place a
I got a
molten lava
knife.
tile. Because these guys are so
Well, and actually here, I'm
hot-blooded,
gonna
they are lava
go back
resistant.
to
They
because
are not
Jeremy,
affected by
our
lava
beloved
field or
Jeremy,
molten
was
lava
saying
spaces.
something to
Their
us
final
because he
advantage
actually
is
helped
their
design
enhanced
these things.
climbing
They're
ability.
relentless.
When moving up or down levels,
So,
they may double their
He's
height.
saying, let's see here.
Yeah,
With
these,
wait,
these little buddies are awesome.
Um,
You can literally build yourself a
yeah,
giant crab
draconian. So they actually come
but
from the world where the
this
dragons
expansion
came
doesn't
from.
introduce
Oh, get out.
only the
Goddamn.
multi-infestations.
So,
We've
so
also got the
dragons
Tanuki
like eat them,
Tricksters.
so they got to defend themselves from
So this
dragons.
is
So no
another
wonder they're
member
carrying
of the Common
weapons.
Squad. The Tricksters are ninjas,
But the claws.
known for their
don't
curiosity
do any-
and obviously their trickiness. Like another
They're
trick
not
ninja we know,
rogues,
these guys have the
but
Phantom
they're
Walk ability,
ninjas.
meaning they
Okay.
can move through all figures and aren't attacked when leaving engagements.
They're
Yeah, not rogues.
They also
they're
have
literally
a special
stealing
attack
stuff.
called Native
I think
Plaza.
they're
these are the most.
ninjas.
I mean, the
Attacking
sculpts are
Tricksters, you can
interesting,
choose
but
an
I think
adjacent
they're kind of
small or
underwhelming.
medium figure and roll
Why
a
is
d20.
everything between 40
On
and
a 9 or
45
higher,
points?
You can move that figure.
Like it's a weird.
Because some people notice that
consistency.
too
Their
during our
final
stream too.
ability
Yeah,
is Tanuki.
low
or
point
Rookie.
value.
Oh, that's so fun to say.
So even though they're commons, you
After
could add them
revealing
as a
an order
filler
marker
if needed.
on the Trickster armor
Yeah.
card,
You know, that was our
Because
initial
if commons
thoughts.
are too
small or
cheap and
medium
you
forward
and you
or
take
ninja figures you
too
control that have
many, like
not
I
yet
get.
moved 3 spaces
I
each.
at least with the
Super
two man
cool.
squad,
So
that's
my
fine. But
strategy
like
would
the
be to have
3-man,
my first order marker on the Tricksters, so I can move my
like
other board and ninja
65,
figures
70,
for free.
you know.
Yes, for sure. Like solid strategy there. And these guys being common squad figures mean you can have a bunch of them in your armies and have them all work together.
You can have a bunch of
That's
them, Lee, if
awesome.
you spend the
You
money.
can pre-order this expansion now using the links
all
in
I'm
the
saying
chat
about that.
below.
I mean, once
The
again,
standard
I
edition
assume
for this is
this box is
$35
going to be
and comes with
55
5 fully
painted.
assembled miniatures and their
Um,
army cards. And the
yeah.
premium painted
And that's
edition
fine, I
comes
like
with
the
all the same great
consistency.
stuff, but the miniatures
I kind
are
of like the
pre-painted.
way they're painted.
You can get
I
the
might wanna
premium
get
expansion for
those
$55.
painted like that.
And this is also
You get
scheduled
just
for
one box
release
painted,
in
the rest
August of
unpainted if you want
2025.
I
multiples.
guess.
You know?
All right,
Well,
everyone.
yes.
We have one final army expansion to announce. Introducing Air Marshal Zed
That's a
Nesbitt.
big box.
Oh my goodness, the
That's
blend.
Again, I'm not
big
saying
Okay.
anything at the
effing box,
moment.
So
dude.
this is
Yeah, it is
such
a big
fun
box.
army
It's a big miniature. It's like a
calling
100 or
this
something like
expansion
that.
because it's
Yo.
like a giant blimp.
Which I'm going to
So,
assume it's pretty
Air
much
Marshal Zed Nesbitt
100
actually
bucks.
isn't that large of a creature. He's like a chipmunk, but he's in this ginormous, like,
Oh,
literally
man.
ginormous, a huge
I
15.
know, you already said that you were
So he's got
disappointed
a
at the
ton of cool
card. which-
abilities.
Yes.
I kind of
And
said that
Zed
wasn't going to
becomes
happen.
one
So that,
highly
I know.
detailed Zed
but I'm
Nesbitt
still
figure.
curious
Just
to know
a
what does
little
he
disappointed.
You
do?
tell everyone what this little
Show me the
pelican for you.
stats.
I sure can.
That's not the stats!
So, as you can
Show
probably
me the
imagine,
stats,
Blimp allows
guys!
Zed Nesbit to
Show
fly
me the
around the board and
stats!
move pretty quickly. If Nesbit
There you go.
flew on his turn
Style.
after he finished moving, you can
140.
choose
So
any
it
number
really
of
helps
small or
the
medium
glide
boards
strikers.
that Nesbit passed
Skyhook
over
does.
and
It
place
does.
them
It does help the
adjacent
glide
to him.
strikers.
Then there's the special attack, Crash Landing.
And the special
If
attack is pretty
Nesbit
dope.
flew on his
pretty
turn,
dope.
you can activate this ability. All figures adjacent can be targeted in a crash landing attack. This can do a lot of damage to a ton of enemies, but after using this, you must place a wound marker on Nesbit's army card and can't move Nesbit normally for the rest of the round.
I mean, it makes sense that he.
The only problem I have with Skyhook is the fact that
I mean, Blimp
Zed
in
Nesbit
general is
can only move
really
5
cool,
spaces.
and I'm sure a lot of
That's
people are
not a
gonna
lot
use
of ground to
it.
cover if you're taking up
Well,
miniatures
He's
and
a
taking them with
balloon.
you.
just like all of our other releases, we're
He's moving
offering
slow.
both a standard
Yeah,
and
well,
premium painted version of
Give it
the
at least
army
a 6.
expansion.
Come on.
Standard edition comes
The
with
6 I
one
would be happy.
unpainted
5
miniature
is just
in
like,
the army card for
yeah.
$30. And then the premium edition comes with
$30.
a premium painted figure.
$30 or
That's
40.
and
I mean,
not
army
40,
card
bad.
for
40 isn't a
You
bad
can
premium
pre-order
painted
this
edition.
expansion
Really.
now
No.
using the link in chat.
Like I said, the
The
$10
expansion
difference
scheduled
is
to be
fine.
released in
Like,
June.
if you're gonna get the
Pretty
unique
early,
characters, I
it's
think
around the corner.
get the premium
And if
painted.
you want to see more of Air
Um,
Marshal Zed Nesbit, tune in at 2 p.m. for a heroScape painting stream with Board Heroes, and you could see
Board
his figure
Heroes, he
painted
was on our
live.
stream.
It's super cool. I
Awesome.
promise.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
kind
It
of
was
I'll
on
watch
our
that
stream.
one next week
And for
It was
the
nice to meet him.
final heroScape boiling tension reveal of the day,
because
we'd
I
like
want to learn more about
announce the
painting, and
heroScape
I
glyph
haven't
pack.
watched too much of his.
So this
The
glyph pack
glyph
is
pack.
super
They have
cool
mentioned this
and
in
has
the
a ton of
in
interesting glyphs
previous
that
I
encompass
think
some of the
videos.
Yeah.
magic of Valhalla.
Yep.
So
From
let's
ancient
curious to see if
artifacts
there's
to
anything
lessons
new
of
here.
strength
Is it just
to instant
rehashing
death.
new,
These
just
glyphs
old
are
stuff?
sure to add variety
Uh,
and excitement to your battles.
Is there treasure
Nice.
glyphs?
Can you tell the fine folks at home what comes in this pack?
Is there a new
I
type
sure
of glyph?
can.
It's treasure glyphs.
These
It's all
33
treasure
glyphs for
glyphs.
use
Not
in
all,
your
not all treasure
heroScape
glyphs,
games.
but more
This
treasure
includes
glyphs.
permanent and
I
temporary glyphs,
don't
treasure
know
glyphs,
if I
and
would
ancient
ever buy
artifact
this.
glyphs. A
Me
negation
too.
marker
It's like
and a
$25
rule
way too
sheet
much.
are
Maybe
also
$10,
included.
but it's like
One
stuff
really
that we
cool
already have
glyph
before.
in
And if
here
everybody's
is the
already been into
Bolt of
heroScape,
Witherwood.
Yeah.
When a
even if
figure
you're not in
activates
This is a
heroScape,
good
by
catch
someone
up,
will
though.
just
after
give you
moving and
glyphs
before
because we
attacking with
have
that
so
figure, You
many.
may choose
Yeah.
any opponent's
You
figure
know,
within 5
$25
clear-sized
bucks.
spaces.
I'm sorry.
Roll the 20-sided
Renegade,
die.
it's just
If
a
you
lot.
roll a 1 through
10 bucks
15,
But that is
but-
you
all that
remove
you
the
need,
glyph
though.
from the game and nothing happens.
Yeah.
But if you
But
roll a
25 bucks
16
is
or
a
higher, the
hard
figure
ask.
is
But-
destroyed and
But
so is the
Ryan,
glyph.
the art.
That's a pretty powerful one. I'm excited for it. And
Yeah.
actually, this
It's
is
the
first
art.
time
You're not,
it
you're not
exists
impressing me
in
for
the
$25. I'm
This
sorry.
previously
Ryan,
existed
in the
an
master
online
set
scenario
and
as a
in the
pretty cool
battle
pack.
box, the art for
This
the
pack
glyphs
will be
were shit.
$25 and
I know, that's why
in
nobody
August
uses them.
2025.
That's why they're doing
The
this.
art
but
here
again,
is the
you have a
original
price.
art.
Armand
Bravo.
are dropping links in the
Bravo,
chat.
yeah.
yes.
Go pre-order a copy
But still,
for yourself.
$25, dude.
Well,
What
I'm
is
not
that?
gonna
that
get
is
this
going
for
to wrap
$25
up
bucks.
Our boiling tension reveals, though.
Someone
Someone
before
can
we
just
move on, we
like
have
email
a
me up and
new
ask me,
pre-order
Ryan,
promo
do you
to
have
Yeah.
extra
reveal.
glyphs? I'll be like, yes. Here you go.
Introducing the Revna Dice Pack. You can get the Revna
Free.
Dice Pack by pre-ordering
Revna-
any August boiling tension.
Yeah.
release on
There's
the
a lot
Renegade
of
Web Store,
extra goodies
or
here.
with the heroScape
just gonna say
purchase
that.
at a participating game store. This dice pack contains 10 engraved D6 and 1 engraved
Lot of extra
D20
goodies.
for your heroScape battles. The dice
Dude,
are
that's
two-toned
dope.
dice and are going to look so awesome.
I like the
on
20-sided die.
table.
20-sided die is nice. Although
Yes, and this
these would
is
not
the
show up
first dice
well
promo
if you're
for
like
heroScape.
playing the
Like, I
game
love
on
dice,
a
so
stream.
I'm
Like,
really
no,
excited that we have these.
Yeah.
And like
was
Anaya
it,
said, you can get these
3,
by
6,
pre-ordering
9,
any of the
10,
Boiling
10, and plus
Tension
the
titles
D20?
released in
That's
August. This
awesome.
offer is
They're awesome.
Oh,
They're
limited,
really
yeah.
so make
nice
sure you
looking
place your
dice,
pre-orders.
for sure.
Oh,
This promo will be
yeah.
available on our
What a
web store
great
and at
pre-order
the stores.
bonus.
Wait,
Encourage
but
your
wait.
favorite local
There's
stores to
more?
order the August Boiling Tension releases.
No.
Oh, dude.
Get this super cool
Oh,
promo.
dude, just wait.
Yeah, be sure to pre-order. Remember to group your order to optimize shipping and ensure you aren't waiting for anything for too
I like that they
long.
said they're
Here's a
engraved.
shipping
That's
guide
dope.
on how to best organize your pre-orders.
That's really important.
Make sure to take a screenshot. Next, we are going to discuss all the fun stuff we have planned for the
So,
heroScape
Zed
Organized Play
Interesting. So
program
we're getting
in
Zed Nebis in
2025,
June.
including a new
August-
Everything
promo
else in
figure.
August.
Before
Interesting,
we get
okay.
into those reveals, we're excited to announce that Shiori and Cornelius Breach Breach are now available to purchase.
That's right. And
Yep.
as a
Shiori,
reminder, these were
available to
originally
purchase.
available
How-
only to
how-
players
how,
who participated in heroScape
uh,
organized play.
How fitting.
How would I
So
put it?
our
How
policy on
fitting
promo
is it
figures
that
is
you
always
just
to
saw a
make them
short that
available
showed
eventually,
Shiori
as we
Yeah.
fighting?
understand that not everyone can participate in these events. And
You're
we
welcome
don't
for
want
the
anyone to
advertising,
miss out.
Renegade. You're welcome.
So both are now available to pick up for $20.
Yeah, now let's talk a bit more about organized play.
And Cornelius
I want
Breach
to
was in there
remind
too.
everyone
So,
about the
yeah.
awesomeness that is the heroScape OP program. Game stores all over the world are hosting heroScape events. Renegade is supporting stores with special organized play kits.
If
The current
anyone has
figure
gone to
is
a
Hyrax's
Renegade
Dragoon, but we have
organized
another
play
one coming
event
in late spring.
as a
Lee, can you
tournament
tell
and not like just a
everyone,
casual play,
who our
please
next
comment.
OP
I
figure
want to know
is?
how it went.
Yes, our next
Yeah!
figure is Decker the Burrow Breaker.
The Burrow
Your
Breaker!
friendly local game store can order kits containing Decker, and you can get them.
Decker's a good name. I like Decker.
Participating in story events
Mhm.
starting
I like
in
that a lot.
April.
I can't wait till we get.
Let me
Don't
give you
they have a
all
squad
a
of
little
these somewhere
backstory
down
on
the
Decker.
line? The
Decker
Breakers
the
or
Burrow
whatever?
Breaker is an
No,
he was the only
one that I
serving
know.
Volrac. Known for
I
his
thought there was a
expertise
squad.
in siegecraft, he specializes in
Maybe I'm wrong.
undermining enemy
I thought there was
defenses
a
with
squad.
precision and stealth.
Because that's why I was excited
But
for
let's
him, like
talk
something
a
like a
little
drill
bit about his
underground.
army
And then
card.
everyone was
Yeah,
like,
it's
Decker
oh,
really
has a
cool.
special
don't you
drill
remember
that helps with his movement and his
the
attacks.
worm
Lee,
that
can
Tommy
you tell
designed?
everyone about
What's his name?
those?
Ashidulu? I'm like,
For
yeah.
sure. So Decker has
like,
underground
okay.
movement, which means instead of moving
Yeah,
normally,
I
he
like
can
I like
travel
the
underground.
miniature too. These
He
furry
also
woodland
has his
creatures
drill
with
drive
like
special attack,
machine
where
weapons is
instead of
just
moving
awesome.
and
Yeah.
attacking normally,
Yeah, no, it's
he can move
dope.
up to 5 spaces in a straight line, attacking all figures he's moved through.
I love that.
He's a
small
champion. He's
horde,
bold.
but
I mean,
his tech
champion, but
really
he's not
puts
human
him on a
champion.
whole
So
other level.
No.
That drill is
Work.
dangerous in battle.
No, but the
For sure.
oh, the bears. Bears are
And
Jandor.
also remember, everyone, if you want to be among
Jandar
the
bonding,
first
yep.
people
Someone
with this
has
figure,
regular
They
champion
word
bonding,
things
right?
for a
order
reason, but why
Decker
is
the
it then
Burrow
he a
Breaker organized
champion?
play kit
I
and
mean,
friendly
why did they
service
put
events
champion
store.
in there?
That's right. Find the
It's
closest
got to
event
fit
to
with
you
something.
using
So
the
hopefully,
heroScape
somewhere
battle
down the line,
network.
you have something.
Use this
Yeah.
convenient
Otherwise, you're
event
not gonna
finder
use
and
it.
get signed up for an
Might be a
event.
good hero, but
If you
if you
aren't
don't have
signed up
some
for the
form
battle
of
network,
bonding,
you
then
really should be. It's
Oh,
super
look, it says
helpful.
down the bottom,
The battle
figure
network
will
is a
come
heroScape organized
unpainted.
play website, which also serves
So
as a
this
community
one's gonna
hub for
come
players,
unpainted.
judges, and event organizers.
so
It's also
more
a comprehensive tournament software.
like,
Head
more
over to the
business
battle
for
network and make an
Roguescaper
account
and
using
Dice
the link
Bear
in the
and all
chat
those.
below.
Yeah.
Speaking of events, we'll also have our very first store championships for heroScape kicking off in May 2025. Participants in these premier level events will have the chance to win some amazing prizes, such as an exclusive figure and a reserved seat at Day 2 of the World Championship at Gen Con 2025.
But Gen Con
Yes.
is in August,
You
is it
can
not?
compete for the title of store champion at your
I
local
think
game
early
store
October.
and
Usually, it's like
for
the
an
first weekend of
exclusive
October. I
Awashi
think.
figure and army
No,
card.
Gen Con.
So first place will receive this Awashi
Oh yeah,
figure
you're right.
on
It is
a
at the
gold
beginning
base,
of August.
So
I think.
plus a
they don't
foiled
really have a
army
lot of
card
time to figure out
2025
like
store championship
what
logo.
they're gonna do one like once
First
some,
place,
even if they do
just
once
as
a
Anais
month.
mentioned.
How are they gonna
First place
get a
also receives
winner
a World
or get like
Championship
I don't-
any?
guaranteeing them a seat at
But
the
do you see
Queen's
this?
Gate
Do you see this,
Awards.
Jose? Or Jose?
Second
Why am I
to
telling?
place
Oh yeah,
will
because
receive
it's
an
so
Awashi figure on a
because
silver base,
that's.
along with a
Oh my
foiled
god.
army
Let me
card.
just stop talking for a
There
moment.
will be
Yes,
participation
I'm
prizes
aware
as
of the
well.
gold and
All
silver
players who
bases,
competed
Um,
in
Yeah,
the store
yeah.
championship event will
but it's
receive
still
a
the
set
same
of
model though.
Oculus
I like
it's a
the
foil
holographic card
These
though.
order
That's
markers
cool.
It's a
are
foil
a
card.
gold
Yeah,
and
that's the
yellow.
thing. You got
The
foil
markers
cards, foil
That's-
foil
army cards for
miniatures.
Oculus
You know,
units.
you
That's
got
nice.
really nice.
We already
participation.
have over
yeah,
50
order
confirmed
markers.
stores registered to run a store championship.
Yeah, really fun.
Notice, so this graphic is
I think
as
it's a
of
really nice addition
January
to add
31st.
like
So since
like
then, we're sitting at
foil
closer to
game
100
cards.
applicants.
That's
If you want your store to run
That's
a
just- that's just
championship
a
event,
part
be
to
sure
where
to
it's
tell
just
them
like-
to apply now
yeah,
before
because
final
that's
spots
kind of
fill up.
exclusive. That's
You can
something
find
that
our
people
list
might
of
wanna
venues
really go
at the
for.
link in the
It's
chat.
it's a nerd thing,
You
know?
can sign up for
Oh,
any of
interesting. They
these
have a list of
locations
names.
on
Let's
the
look
battle network.
for.
If you have a
NJ.
store
Okay,
wondering how they
Springfield,
can participate,
the
direct
Novel
them
Realm.
to apply to run a store
Okay.
championship event at the link in the chat below.
I'll look
We
that up.
are vetting and approving stores on a daily basis. They can also reach out to
Cool.
organized play at renegadegames.com if
Lots
they
of
have
Michigan
any
names.
Any
questions.
stores that I
In
TJ.
addition
I know
to the
TJ
exciting
Cafe
store
and Games
championship starting up
in
in
Milford.
May, we have
I know that.
another new event type to announce. Beginning in June at select venues around the globe, we'll be running Valkyrie trial events. These are premier level organized
really
play
going
events
all
with
in for these competitive
exclusive
gameplay stuff.
prizes.
Yeah, which is
That's
fine. I just
right.
think it's just too early.
So you can complete in a Valkyrie
You're just
trial event for a
jumping the gun
chance
on
to
it,
win an
that's how I feel.
exclusive
Give people a reason to
Leviathan
play.
Yo,
Another
that
gold foil.
card
Look
is
at the
dope.
artist print
Receive
yeah
this
for
Leviathan
Buggy
figure
Attack.
on a
That's
gold
just
base,
stuff.
Yo,
plus a
that's
foiled
wild.
army card with the
Yeah,
World
it's
Free
pretty
Trials
sweet.
logo.
That's neat.
First place also receives a World Championship invite.
I generally
guaranteeing
can't
them
wait
a
to see
seat
if
at Day 2 of Worlds.
our wonderful,
Second through
beautiful
eighth
community
place will
will
receive a low
try to find a way to
figure on a
duplicate
silver
these
base,
things.
along with a
And
foiled
do
army
these
card.
like do them for like other like
And
classic
there
cards,
are
make foil cards
exclusive
for classic
participation
cards.
prizes. All
I
players
I
who
could see that
competed in the
community
Valkyrie
doing
trial
that.
event
I
will
could see
That's
it.
receive
cool.
a set of
It's really
I
cool.
love
13
card
order
reprints.
markers
Yeah.
and a glyph featuring
I have a few
Leviatok's
from like
status,
ScapeCon in the
allowing
past,
players
and
to
I use
unleash
them
the power
if I
of
got them.
Leviatok's brutality aura.
Valkyrie trials are going to be so awesome.
Look,
Here's our
what?
calendar of Valkyrie
Got a
trial
foil
events
glyph.
through 2025.
Oh.
That
Glyph
way
card?
you can plan
Yeah.
ahead and determine which you might want to travel to. Signups will be open on the
Oh,
Valkyrie.
interesting.
Oh, look,
The first
ScapeCon
Valkyrie
Select
trial
6 is
event
going to be
is
there.
going to be
Okay.
held
Elizabethtown,
at ScapeCon
Kentucky.
in June.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, that was on the
Lee,
screen
we've
for
mentioned
way
the
too short
World
of a time, so I'll
Championship
have to
a
go
few
back to that.
times. I know we
Yeah.
brought.
I think
Yeah,
I'll
they
probably
were-
edit
they-
to have that
They,
on
they
screen
had
a
to
little
go
longer.
through
Shall
this
we wrap
fast
things up
because
with
they
some
spent
info on
20
this one?
minutes trying to figure out what's
Yes,
wrong with
for
its
sure.
stream.
So
That's
we
true.
have some early
Straight
details
down.
to
Yeah, so they
share
were kind
on
of
the
rushing it.
2025 World Championship and a sneak peek at some of the prizes. The 2025 World Championship will take place at Gen Con. It will be a contemporary tournament that runs across 3 days, starting Thursday and ending Saturday. There will be tons of prizes to
What's
win.
this?
On day one, participants will
Whoa.
receive a specially designed,
Hello.
pre-painted Raylan the Curie Warrior 2025
Alright, so she's
World
back to
Championship
Jandar,
figure
but still got the
with
red
matching
wings.
army card.
That's a dope
This figure
color
will be
scheme.
available for local heroScape events.
Yeah, I haven't
around
even
the
looked at
world
her
after
stats
Gen
at all.
Con,
See
but
if I can-
without the
Her
2025
stats look
World
exactly the
Championship
same
printing alongside the
as they
base.
usually are.
There will
She's
also be a
105,
new and
Vengeful
exclusive
Swoop,
2025 World
Whirlwind
Championship
Assault,
pin,
and Unyielding.
obtainable
So
from this event.
no.
And finally, competitors will also receive an exclusive
Yo!
What's the
2025 World
Valkyrie
Championship
General?
T-shirt featuring
That-
epic
Jandar.
battle
She's
scene
Jandar.
with Leviathan
Who's Jandar
facing
again?
off
Yeah,
against
she's
Oops.
good.
Ugar.
And actually, the
Obsessed
card's
with
kind of
the
cut
That
off on
shirt.
Is
Who is
so
that?
cool.
Ugar
have more
fighting
prizes
Roby
for
Attack?
those
They
who
actually
make
have
it to day
artwork
two.
for
Day two
Ugar?
participants will
Ugar?
receive a set of custom designed
Yeah.
2025 World
Yo!
Championship combat dice and
Yeah, because
D20,
Leviathan is
bearing
kind of
unique
trying to
colors
do a coup
exclusive
against
to this
Ugar.
event. Participants
okay.
will
That
also
was
receive
in
a
the,
plastic
scenario
Raylan
for
and
this
Curie
one.
Oh, okay,
Warrior
okay.
army card. This army card
Dude,
features
there's
high
no
quality
way I'm
spot
being
glass
gifted that shirt.
accents and a silver foil stamped 2025 World
There's
Championship
no way that's
logo.
happening.
Renegade Con, you
And
know.
then the third
I
and
got
final
this
day
one.
has a ton of different prizes for top placement. Let's run
Yo, this is
through
Look at that!
insane.
Look at that!
So
So,
Look at those!
competitors
Look
who
at
reach
those!
the
Is it
top
blind, right?
32
That we
will
So
call
I'm
it?
just
rewarded
gonna
with a
assume Chris Perkins
2025
is gonna
World
just
Championship
sell
order marker
off maybe
screen
some of his extra stuff
and
that
a
he
set
wins.
of metallic blue World
Put on
Championship
eBay.
themed order markers.
There's no way. Like,
Funny-
I can't
funny,
even.
people
Team
are-
will receive
See, foil
a
glyph set. Look at
World
that!
Championship
That's
glyph set
cool.
Foil glyph set.
featuring
Yeah.
vibrant
That's
full
that's
color
It's funny
actually
how we
nice.
were mentioning around
on
this time
shiny
in the
foil sticker
stream during the
paper.
react. We were mentioning Chris Perkins
So
as well.
they're
He's
super
the only
awesome.
person I think. I'm sorry. I know there's
Top
other really good
will
players, but
receive
he's
a
like the only one I
handcrafted
think of
wooden
where I just
2025
can
World
absolutely
Championship
swipe without
Dyson order
sweating.
marker
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, we had the
made by
podcast with him
board
last
pros.
year, and you talk to him, and you're
Top
just like,
4 competitors.
you know,
He's so casual about it.
2025
it's fine.
World Championship Dice Tower and Scrolling
Wait, why
Dice
is
Tray,
that dice
both of which are
box
made by
not a
Oberlin
hexagon?
Academy.
It's
These
an
will feature the
octagon.
2025 World Championship logo.
I'm sorry, I'm
fun little
nitpicking. I'm
tidbit, The
nitpicking.
dice tray
Yeah.
comes apart,
Hey,
and you can
you know.
store it.
I'm
inside
never
the
gonna
whatever
touch
space.
these things, let alone
Yeah,
you know,
never.
own them. So
If I ever
you
see
know,
one in
and-
person,
Will
what
be
is
awarded
that?
Look
A
at that.
glass
Look at that
trophy?
crystal. Look at that
2025
What is this?
Gen Con
like
badge
looking
and an
trophy.
exclusive invite
OMG.
to the 2026
We
World
are
And that's
we are
second
living,
place.
we're
And
living in an alternate
finally,
That's
universe.
first
the
place.
world champion will have their
Dude.
name immortalized
heroScape.
within the
Chris, are you ready to
Heroes.
have your name
program and
immortalized?
featured on a t-shirt heroScape figure summoned by a current Valkyrie general of the
Nope,
class.
not happening.
That is all so
Come
cool,
on,
so
Ken, get back
amazing,
in the
and
game.
I'm really excited.
I'm
and
rooting for ya.
I can't wait for Gen Con this year.
Okay, everybody,
Keep
bring
an eye
your
out
fourth
for,
mass,
event
and we'll wipe the
registration
floor with
in
everybody.
May
Okay, we'll
18th.
just
Bring
everybody
Bring your
just-
register
10th
early
reg
to
and your
make sure
4th
you
mass
deserve
and
your
wipe
seat
the
at
floor with
these key
everybody.
events. Well, I think
You're not
that
wiping the
about covers
floor with
everything. Thank
any
you so much,
AOA
Lee,
unit.
for joining us on
Can't
another
imagine.
Renegade Con.
No.
Oh yes, of course. So
Not
thanks
that the
for
cards are
the
any like
feedback.
underpowered or
Happy
anything, but it's
to
just
talk about
like
heroScape.
We have so much coming for Heroes.
They're not fully developed yet. We're not ready for this competitiveness.
And packs announced today. On
None
our
of these
website.
cards are ready.
Head over using the
Ready
link
or
in the
not,
chat
here we
below.
come.
Here's a little shipping guide to help you get the best possible deal on shipping and ensure you aren't waiting for any only items. And be sure to head over to heroScape.com to browse the bios for all the characters that were just announced. The site also features how to play videos, paint guides, free scenarios, and so much more. So our mods are linking in the chat right now. Also, the heroScape design team is going to be hanging out and answering questions in our Discord server after this stream, so make sure to stop by and say hi. The link to our Discord community is in the chat now. All right, well, that's gonna wrap things up.
Wait. Hold on.
Scott!
Totally not
no,
scripted
no,
at
no,
all.
we're
You know,
not-
totally not.
Scott! What?
No.
What's he doing here?
Hold on.
He
hold
wants to
on.
say
Hold
hi,
on.
right?
We didn't get to one of
He's
my
gonna
favorite
tell us
things.
something
What
that
is
we
that?
kind of
What-
already know.
Scott, what are you doing
Yeah.
here?
Give
We've
the
already
man
revealed
his
everything
time
for
in the
boiling
limelight, okay?
tension.
Yeah, boiling tension, fine. We're
Totally joking.
good. Boiling tension, everything looks amazing. That's super exciting.
What is this?
But we didn't talk about like one of my favorite things that we've been working on that's coming up in early 2026, and I want people to see it.
Oh my goodness. No, you can't. You
Okay.
can't. You can't share anything. We
He's the
can't-
president and
Yeah,
publisher.
it's
Of course
not-
he
it's
can.
not
He
time.
makes the rules.
Listen, enemy of fun, you're not the boss
What's
of me.
the
So-
marketing team gonna say?
They'll be
It's
fine.
fine.
They'll get
This
over it.
is all good.
So
All right.
I want everybody
Uh-huh.
to know that we've been working on this behind the scenes. Some of you that attended Gen Con last year and were lucky enough to score one of those sneak preview
Okay.
night tickets may have gotten a little hint of this if you hung around to the end and we teased it. But coming in early 2026, G.I. Joe and Cobra are
Oh.
coming to Valhalla.
Wow.
Dr. Mindbender has been
We already talked about
up
this
to
a little
no
bit, but
good,
yeah.
and he's opened up a portal
Yeah, Joe.
through time and space. And
Cool.
the first
Okay.
visitors to Valhalla are going to be Joe's and Cobra
I also
coming
thought was,
to
I also thought that
heroScape
was
in
a joke.
early 2026 and hopefully premiering at that convention in March. What convention are we going to go to in March?
Adepticon.
Adepticon. Sorry, I always get that confused. There's another convention in Denver called Tacticon, and those names always get jumbled in my head.
There's so many
Interesting.
cons, it's easy
So-
to get confused.
hopefully we'll have
Obviously, they
G.I.
didn't
Joe
say
and
anything.
Cobra,
I didn't hear them say
there, ready
they're
to
coming to
go
Valhalla,
at
but are they going to be
Adepticon
balanced for
in March of
Valhalla? Is what the big
2026.
question here is.
So about a
That's
year away.
actually a bigger
and,
impact than I feel than Marvel
something
is,
tells me now
because
that
we'll
Dr.
actually see these
Mindbender
units
has
on the
opened up,
battlefield.
this portal into Valhalla. They won't be the last visitors we see.
Because
we
next
get in
time will
Valhalla,
be
but they will
My
be
Little
the
Pony in
They
Valhalla.
will be the first.
Hey!
Interesting.
Austin will
so
be
yeah,
proud.
Stay tuned, sign up, hang out in Discord. Lots
We'll
of
probably
good
talk to him
fun
on
stuff
Sunday, so
coming
we'll see.
up, But,
Yeah. No,
Wonderful.
G.I.
this
Joe
is
and
awesome.
Cobra
This is
are
actually
gonna
huge.
Be, visiting Valhalla very,
I
very
think
soon,
I think a
so
lot of
ready.
people are going to really enjoy
That-
this.
All
I'm really
right.
curious to see
That's
what
all I wanted
people
to say.
think
Bye.
about that.
I guess we'll forgive you. I guess the fans deserve to know about all
I mean,
of
you have
that
to think of it
good
this way
stuff.
too: is that the reason that they can announce something like that is because this is doing
I'm excited
really
for
well.
Dr. Mindbender with his
Yeah,
like,
well,
ridiculous
That's
like-
why
mustache
they're
and
like,
monocle
okay,
and
let's
suspenders.
streamline
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
It's popular.
Yeah.
Let's get it more popular.
Energy.
Yeah.
Look,
All
I
right,
heard
get
from
outta here,
Scott's
Scott.
own
We were
mouth,
trying to
Bye-bye.
end
Uh-huh.
this
Gen Con
stream.
last year,
Well,
that
all right.
he wants to make this
anyways,
as
thank
big
you to everybody for joining us and bearing with
Warhammer
us through some
40K.
technical
Sure,
difficulties.
but Warhammer
Now,
doesn't have
that's
G.I.
a
Joe.
wrap for today.
Yeah, for real.
They don't do
but
crossovers.
Don't miss out on the rest of Renegade Con,
They don't
everyone.
need
There's
it.
still a bunch of fun
No, they
stuff
don't.
happening over there.
But
That's
this
right,
is a
we have
different
more
world,
heroScape
different
videos
universe.
planned
Warhammer
along with
40K
lots of
is
other
a
stuff.
lot
Super
grimmer.
cool
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
stuff. So next up, right after this stream,
Very
we're
cool.
going to be having our Renegade New Reveal stream, which is
I'm
going to
just going to
start
assume that
a couple
there's
minutes
nothing
right after
else
this.
here, and I'm just going to
and then
stop
at noon
it.
we have the
Yeah, I don't care about My Little Pony. Yeah, so I just stopped it there. All right, so very, very cool. We are about 44 minutes into this, about to be 44 minutes. So I'm going to end it here. That was insane. First reactions. I'm going to do another recording. We're going to talk about some of this stuff real quick, maybe like a 5-10 minute thing, and then we'll do another video. Ryan and I want to watch something else very special to us. So thank you again for watching. That was insane. That was insane. Let's talk about it in the comments. And if you're shy in the comments, hop on Discord. Come talk to Ryan and I, and we'll chit chat all about these awesome, awesome reveals. Thank you again to everyone at Renegade for doing heroScape like this. This is amazing. And thank to all of you watching at home. And thank you, Ryan, for being on this ride with me.
Absolutely, sir.
All right, don't forget, I'm not crazy, I'm show crazy.